The moment parents discover they are expecting twins, excitement often arrives hand in hand with uncertainty. Suddenly, every plan seems to double, every responsibility feels heavier, and every emotion becomes more intense. While many people focus on the practical side of preparing for two babies, few talk about the emotional journey that begins long before the twins arrive. The reality is that raising twins can challenge even the strongest minds, creating moments of overwhelming joy mixed with anxiety, exhaustion, and self-doubt. Yet countless parents have successfully navigated this extraordinary path, not because they were perfectly prepared, but because they learned how to strengthen their mindset, build support systems, and adapt to a completely new reality. Understanding the psychological side of parenting twins may be the most important preparation of all. Preparing for twins is about much more than buying double strollers, setting up 2 cribs, or organizing twice as many baby clothes. It is also about preparing emotionally for a life that will change in ways most people cannot fully imagine. The transition into parenthood is already one of life's greatest adjustments, but welcoming 2 babies at once introduces unique psychological challenges that deserve attention and understanding. In this video, we will explore practical strategies for protecting mental health, building strong support networks, and managing the emotional overload that often accompanies raising twins. Whether you are expecting twins, recently became a parent of twins, or know someone who is, this information can make a meaningful difference. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your experiences in the comments below. The news often arrives in a single moment that changes everything. During a routine appointment, parents hear the words they never expected. There are 2 babies. For many families, the first reaction is excitement, followed almost immediately by a wave of questions and concerns. Can we handle this? Will we have enough energy, enough patience, enough resources? These thoughts are natural because the human brain is designed to evaluate challenges and anticipate potential difficulties. The expectation of caring for 2 newborns simultaneously can create emotional pressure long before the babies arrive. Parents may begin imagining sleepless nights, increased financial responsibilities, and the constant demands of infant care. While these concerns are understandable, it is important to recognize that anxiety about the future often exaggerates difficulties while minimizing personal strengths. Psychological preparation begins by accepting uncertainty and understanding that confidence is not something people possess from the start, but something they gradually develop through experience, adaptation, and resilience. One of the greatest emotional challenges for parents expecting twins is the feeling of being overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the responsibility ahead. Society often portrays twin parenting as an extraordinary task requiring superhuman levels of organization and endurance. These messages, although sometimes well-intentioned, can create unrealistic expectations. Many parents begin comparing themselves to idealized images of perfect families who appear to manage everything effortlessly. This comparison can generate feelings of inadequacy before the babies are even born. Mental preparation involves recognizing that perfection is neither realistic nor necessary. Successful parents of twins are not those who never struggle. They are those who learn to adjust their expectations and focus on progress rather than perfection. Accepting that mistakes, difficult days, and emotional fluctuations are normal parts of the journey can significantly reduce stress. The goal is not flawless parenting but consistent care, emotional presence, and the willingness to learn from each new challenge. The emotional landscape often shifts dramatically after the twins arrive. Sleep deprivation alone can have a profound impact on mental health, affecting mood, concentration, decision-making, and emotional regulation. When 2 babies require feeding, comforting, and attention throughout the day and night, parents may feel as though they are operating on constant survival mode. During this stage, many experience periods of frustration, sadness, or emotional exhaustion. These feelings do not indicate weakness or failure. They are common responses to prolonged physical and mental demands. Understanding this reality before birth can help reduce guilt when difficult emotions emerge. Instead of interpreting emotional struggles as personal shortcomings, parents can view them as signals that additional support or self-care may be needed. Awareness creates space for compassion, and self-compassion becomes an essential tool for maintaining psychological well-being during one of the most demanding periods of family life. Building a strong support network is one of the most effective strategies for protecting mental health during the transition to parenting twins. Many people assume they must handle everything independently, believing that asking for help reflects incompetence. In reality, the opposite is true. Recognizing limitations and seeking assistance demonstrates wisdom and self-awareness. Support can come from family members, friends, neighbors, healthcare professionals, or parenting groups. Even small acts of assistance can significantly reduce stress levels. Someone preparing meals, helping with household chores, or caring for one baby while a parent rests can create valuable opportunities for recovery. Equally important is emotional support. Having trusted individuals who listen without judgment allows parents to express fears, frustrations, and uncertainties in a safe environment. Human beings are naturally social creatures, and during challenging life transitions, meaningful connections often become powerful sources of strength, encouragement, and emotional stability. Communication between partners becomes especially important when preparing for and raising twins. The increased demands can place significant pressure on relationships, particularly when both individuals are experiencing fatigue and stress. Misunderstandings may arise when expectations remain unspoken or when emotional needs are not clearly expressed. Couples who openly discuss their concerns, responsibilities, and limitations often navigate challenges more effectively than those who attempt to manage everything independently. Honest conversations create opportunities for teamwork and mutual understanding. Rather than focusing on who is doing more, successful partnerships emphasize collaboration and flexibility. Some days one partner may need additional support, while on other days the roles may reverse. Viewing parenting as a shared journey rather than an individual burden can strengthen relationships and reduce feelings of isolation. Emotional connection within the partnership becomes an important protective factor against stress and psychological exhaustion. Another important aspect of psychological preparation involves managing expectations regarding personal identity. Before becoming parents, individuals often define themselves through careers, hobbies, social relationships, and personal goals. The arrival of twins can temporarily shift attention almost entirely toward caregiving responsibilities. While this adjustment is natural, some parents experience a sense of loss as familiar aspects of their identity become less accessible. They may wonder if they will ever regain the freedom, independence, or personal time they once enjoyed. These concerns are valid and deserve acknowledgement. Understanding that identity evolves rather than disappears can help ease this transition. Parenthood adds new dimensions to a person's sense of self without permanently erasing previous interests and ambitions. Maintaining small connections to personal passions, even in limited ways, can support emotional well-being and preserve a sense of individuality during the demanding early stages of raising twins. Developing practical coping strategies before the twins arrive can significantly reduce emotional overload. Stress management is not about eliminating challenges but about improving one's ability to respond to them effectively. Techniques such as mindfulness, breathing exercises, journaling, and regular physical activity can help regulate emotions and improve resilience. Even brief moments of intentional self-care can have meaningful psychological benefits. Parents often believe they need large blocks of free time to care for themselves, but small, consistent practices are often more realistic and sustainable. A few minutes of quiet reflection, a short walk, or a simple relaxation exercise can provide valuable mental recovery. Establishing these habits before birth increases the likelihood of maintaining them afterward. Psychological strength is not built during moments of crisis. It is developed through daily habits that support emotional balance, adaptability, and long-term well-being. An often overlooked challenge for parents of twins is the pressure created by external opinions and expectations. Family members, friends, and even strangers may offer advice, criticism, or comparisons that increase stress rather than reduce it. While some guidance can be helpful, not every suggestion aligns with the family's unique circumstances. Parents benefit from learning how to filter information and trust their own judgment. Confidence grows through experience, observation, and thoughtful decision-making. Constantly seeking approval from others can create unnecessary anxiety and self-doubt. Understanding that every family develops its own routines and solutions allows parents to focus on what works best for them. Flexibility becomes more valuable than rigid adherence to external standards. By prioritizing their family's specific needs rather than trying to satisfy everyone else's expectations, parents can create a more stable and emotionally healthy environment for themselves and their children. Mental health awareness should remain a priority throughout the parenting journey. While occasional stress and emotional fatigue are normal, persistent feelings of hopelessness, anxiety, or emotional numbness may indicate the need for professional support. Seeking help from therapists, counselors, or healthcare providers is not a sign of failure but a proactive step toward well-being. Early intervention can prevent challenges from becoming more severe and provide practical tools for managing emotional difficulties. Parents often prioritize their children's needs while neglecting their own mental health, forgetting that their well-being directly influences the family environment. Taking care of oneself is not selfish. It is an essential component of effective parenting. Healthy parents are better equipped to provide patience, stability, and emotional security. Recognizing when additional support is needed reflects strength, courage, and commitment to both personal health and family success. Ultimately, preparing psychologically for twins involves embracing uncertainty while cultivating resilience, flexibility, and self-compassion. No amount of planning can eliminate every challenge, but mental preparation can transform the way parents respond to those challenges. The journey will include moments of exhaustion, doubt, and emotional intensity, yet it will also bring extraordinary experiences of connection, growth, and joy. Each difficult day contributes to the development of skills and confidence that may have once seemed impossible to achieve. Parents gradually discover strengths they never knew they possessed, learning to navigate complexity with increasing competence and grace. By prioritizing mental health, building supportive relationships, and maintaining realistic expectations, families can create a strong foundation for the remarkable adventure ahead. The goal is not to avoid challenges but to develop the emotional tools necessary to meet them with courage, patience, and hope. Having twins is one of life's most extraordinary experiences, not because it is easy, but because it reveals levels of strength, adaptability, and love that many parents never knew they possessed. The emotional challenges are real, and moments of overwhelm are inevitable, but they do not define the journey. What truly matters is the willingness to keep moving forward, to seek support when needed, and to treat yourself with the same compassion you offer your children. Every sleepless night, every difficult moment, and every small victory contributes to a story of resilience and growth. As you prepare for or continue this incredible path, remember that perfection is not the goal. Presence, patience, and perseverance are what truly make a difference. The journey may be demanding, but it is also filled with unforgettable rewards.